Hello, my name is Patrick, and I'm going to be leading you through a guided meditation today. Today, we're going to be focusing on the nature of sound. And by that, as always, we will look at the nature of thought and bodily sensation and your perception of these things. And what I think you'll find is everything is appearing in the same space, which is your brain, your consciousness. So I want you to find your seat. It could be on a cushion or on a chair. Find a place where you won't be disturbed for the next little while. And close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Notice where you feel the breath the most, whether it's your chest or your nose or your mouth or your diaphragm. Just notice that as a sensation and then come back. At any point, feel free to revert to breathing normally or as close as you can. I know that when you're meditating, at least when I'm meditating, it can be very hard to just watch the breath normally without wanting to change it. But accept that it's a process and just try your best to fall back and watch your breath just naturally appear alongside every other thing in your conscious space. Sometimes it can be helpful to count the inhalation and the exhalation, or to say the words in and out. So when you breathe in, mentally say that word or number so you can really latch on to the breath amongst other thoughts and sensations appearing. Really allow the breath to puncture your conscious awareness. Okay, for the next few minutes, I want you to expand your spotlight of attention off of just the breath and onto sounds around you. It could be air conditioning unit or people walking by or refrigerator, trucks and cars passing, birds, whatever it is, notice it and notice the nature of that sound. What I mean by that is notice how it comes and goes. When it's here, and when it's not, it's gone. Just really think about the duration and the nature of sounds, and then fall back on the breath. As you observe sounds come and go, including my voice, notice how you aren't controlling any of it. You're just receiving, much like the breath. Sounds come and go, and the only thing latching you to them is you perceiving them in your conscious space, just like a thought or a breath or a bodily sensation. That's the nature of these things. Really examine that. That's okay. That's okay. That's how it is. Receive the sounds without trying to change them. If you notice that you are lost in thought, that's okay. Don't judge yourself or form a judgment about how you think you can't meditate. Just notice the thought itself and notice where it goes. Where does a thought come from and where does it go? Is it similar to sounds? When it's here, and when it passes away, it leaves. Just be at peace with that and accept that. And receive the sounds and thoughts as they come in. and fall back on the breath and receive that too. For the last minute of this session, don't try to control anything or focus on anything. Just observe what appears in your awareness, whether it be a breath or a thought or a sound or a smell or your body feeling warm or cold. Just accept it without trying to change it or judge it or label it. Just see what you notice. Okay. Well, thank you for taking the time to do this today. And thank yourself, for this is an expression of goodwill toward yourself. When we set aside time to meditate, we're making an intentional effort to learn about ourselves and about the world around us and our place in it. And it's okay if we don't have a breakthrough every time. And that's why it's called practice. Be at peace with the idea of acceptance. That sometimes things around us are out of our control, and we just and that's okay. That's how it is. That's what keeps us alive, through our breath and our body taking care of us. And I'll see you back here soon for another session.